welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvia and my channel's all about art and craft. Now, as you know, I'm right into woodworking right now, and my project is going to be building a cupboard for my heat press. Now, I had to get a few things together when it comes to bits and pieces that I needed in order to build this cupboard, as well as some tools to make life a little bit easier. One of the best tools I got was this, and this will help me fit my hinges nice and easy. And this tool comes with all the other tools, so that it's definitely 100% easy. Now, the other thing that I got was a whole box full of these hinges, and I think there was about 25 in there. I could count them, but I'm not going to. But as you can see, it's chock-a-block full. Now, the reason I bought a box full is because this is not going to be the only cupboard that I'm going to be building. There will be many others. So hinges I will need. Now, I don't remember how many was in there, and I don't think this box doesn't tell me, but I think there was about 25 in here. Then I got these blocks, and they're going to be for the drawers. So they're pretty easy to use. I'm going to see if I can make it so that I only end up using one key, without it costing me a small fortune to have them converted to one key only. Because otherwise, 6 drawers, 6 different keys. Yikes. That's a lot of keys. So, however, they were cheap. Now, everything that I purchased was on Temu. Then I've got handles. And I love the look of these. And I got 15 of them, so that's more than enough as well for what I need, because I've got the 6 drawers plus 4 cupboard doors, basically, because they're going to be double doors. So I'll have 5 left over for the next project. And hopefully I'll find these on Temu again when I need more. Then I've got some rubber strips, and these are self-adhesive. Because what I want to do is, with all my drawers and cupboards, I want to make sure they seal really well, so that if I do any woodworking, it doesn't get into the cupboard. And what I like about this one is, although they're quite wide, you can actually split it in half. So that will be perfect. And I've got a pack of 3 of them, so that will do me just fine. Now, one of the cupboards, I'm going to have shelving, and I bought this tool to do just that. Now I'm going to zoom out a bit because I think it's a bit too close. There, that's better. Okay, so basically they're all my holes, and they're all spaced evenly, and I've got the drill bits and everything else to go with it in here. Also a piece, I'll pull it out, So what I can do is I'll put this in place, drill all those holes. When I'm done, I'll go to the last hole and I'll use this piece here, put it in there so it locks into that hole, and then I can just keep going. So it's going to make life so much easier. And the other thing that I've purchased is 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws. Now I bought 2 boxes of these, so that's 200. I've got 100 in the box, so that's an extra 200. I, however, have these ones as well, and I've had these for a while. This one is 1/4 inch, 1 inch, which is 25 millimeters, or the 1 1/4 inch, which is 32 millimeters. And there's 100 in each of these as well. So if I end up using the 32 mil or the 1 1/4 inch for all my cupboards, I've got more than enough here in order to just keep going. So the only thing that I haven't purchased yet is the hinges. And what I want to do is actually start building my cupboards, which are actually going to be interchangeable. Okay, so basically I'm going to have my drawers at the bottom here. Okay, then this is the cupboard where the heat press is going to sit in, and then the top cupboard is for, you know, all my supplies, like my mugs and all. I've got all sorts of stuff in a box that's currently getting super dusty, and it's going to go in there. However, I'm going to build separate boxes. I'm going to be able to lock them together, but if later on down the track I want to change it because I've got even more supplies, then I can do that without a problem. Now originally I was going to do it 1400 millimeters wide. However, husband being an engineer, for once gave me some common sense, and he pointed out the sheet is 1200 millimeters wide. Why don't you make it 1200, and instead of going 800 deep, go 600. That way I can get more out of one sheet of plywood than what I would if I went with the measurements that I was thinking of, which was a awesome suggestion from him. So basically I've got enough plywood here to do my drawers, you know, to build the box, and I'll have enough supplies left over in order to do the drawers themselves. However, I wanted to build the box first, then sort of work out from there what size drawer sliders will I need, and then I'm going to order them in before I even start making the actual drawers. Every single one of them is going to have the 4 holes to put my casters at the bottom. I'm going to have casters on the bottom of this one, and I'm going to make a template up so that every cupboard will have the holes in exactly the same spot. And what I'm actually going to do is those holes are going to be at the bottom as well as the top, because that way I can secure the two together, make it one big cupboard. However, if later on down the track I decide I'm going to remove that top one and I'm going to put it over to one side, I can do that and build there, so build everything up there. So that's basically the idea. So my next video will be of starting to put it all together. So keep a close eye out, and for the next video, if you're new to my channel and you want to follow my journey of building these customized cupboards, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and also be sure to like the video. That way it puts a video out to more people out there. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.